are the 3 points I wanted to guide you here. The one point is rental, the second point is Susanli, the third point called as a meeting, that is the stomach 44. Right? There are the 3 points for the stomach pain. One is the rental, and then stomach 36, and then stomach 45. 44, 45 you can use. 44 is better than 45, but 45 also safe since it is the well point, it is the last point. Anything the last point or the beginning point, that always is good for the acute conditions. So now let me see the vomiting, right? Vomiting or puking sensation or nausea or morning sickness, travel sickness, all these conditions you can use the Nikuan, Susandi and then Chungwan. These are the points. Here I wanted to add up another point known as the Lidu, that is called as stomach 45. One is vomiting to control. So one is the pericardium, 6 is the topmost distal point for the chest, and then hypochondrium. You try to understand there is the abdominal system is divided into 9 segments. What are those? You understand this is the whole abdomen. In this abdomen, this cavity, chest cavity, middle cavity, pelvic cavity. Again you just divide it into diaphragm. This diaphragm above, this is the right hypochondrium, this is the left hypochondrium. This region is known as a epigastric region. When you look at the center of the body, that is the navel, that is known as a umbilicus. Right, you look at about here, this is the right lumbar region, there is the left lumbar region, or the right flank region, or the left. So when you look at about the right iliac region, left iliac region, then hypogastric region. Now you understand there is a problem in the epigastric region, especially epigastric region, right hypochondriac region and left hypochondriac region. Anything there is a pain on the chest region, that you understand there is a distal point for the all the above the diaphragm, that to be known as a knee kuman. That's called as a pericardium 6. But however, it included the duodenum as well, because of below that there is a duodenum which is called as the esophagus, then the fundus, then pyloric sphincter, which we call as there are the 2 sphincters for the stomach. What are those? One is the cardiac sphincter, which is communicating to the heart, which is communicating very closer to the heart, where we call as sometimes that area is known as hiatus hernia. So where exactly on the esophagus region it gets pop up, it gets swelling on the esophagus where the opening of the stomach is there. So there causes this epigastric pain is there. Try to understand there is not only that मैंने बोल दिया आपने apply कर दिया pericardium 6 is good point. Then if there is a hernia is there, then you are keep on to doing, that doesn't work until you need to identify the pattern of suffering, that is called as a signs. That's called as a pathogenesis. Etiology called as known as a patient is complaining, cause of the disease. Doctor साहब मैंने गिर गया, I fall down, due to that reason I have the pain. मुझे यहाँ पे दर्द है, I don't know what is the reason. But he says only the symptom, but the sign. Pathogenesis to be identified by whom? By the practitioner. Sign is different from the symptom. Etiology is different from the pathogenesis. Right? Try to understand. These concepts are always essential. Whenever we wanted to say, at certain limitations, you just do the treatment. If the treatment is not applicable, please do suggest them to the expert knowledge. So where we wanted to take the respective knowledge as well, opinion as well regarding that case. Right? Pericardium 6 always is good, and also it covers the stomach. Stomach problem है तो pericardium 6 भी use कर सकते हैं. Right? So stomach 36, in generally you look at about the stomach is divided into 2 parts. One is the fundus half part. Fundus half part is above esophagus, that covers pericardium 6. Below the stomach, half of the part downwards direction covers by the this topmost distal point to be known as a stomach 36. If you combine together, కొంచెం వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చింటే బాగుంటుంది, తీసుకోవచ్చు. మీరే తినేస్తారు కదా, అదే ప్రాబ్లం. మీరిద్దరూ తినేస్తారు, నాకు కొంచెం మిస్త్రీ ఇంకొకరికి ఇచ్చింటేనే బాగుంటుంది. దానికోసం అంత లోటు మీ స్టమక్లో పడతాయి. That's what inducing. When there is the gut is problem, how is reflecting to the brain? You just see, say Ram Gopal is sleeping around, say. No, you just see the connectivity I am telling you. I am telling, but it's happening as well. Right? I told you this P6 and the stomach 36, both the points we were covered because of the puking sensation causes from the above the part of the duodenum also and below the part of the esophagus also. जब फंडस को पूरा फंडस यानी ऊपर का हिस्सा stomach is divided into 3 segments. The 3 segments also covered by the 3 points. One is Siawan, Chungwan. Siawan is Ren 10. Chungwan is Ren 12. Right? Chichuan, that is Ren 14. These are the 3 points also covers to the stomach. Right? The central point is Ren 12, which is located on the center of the stomach region. You just activate that point, that takes care of the entire stomach. Due to that reason, the stomach 36 is the lower stomach and pericardium 6 is the upper stomach, all together to be taken place for all the stomach related conditions. When you treated the stomach conditions, remember again, if myself or yourself or the patient does the same mistake, again it leads to the problem. Right or wrong? Patient is complaining about the stomach pain, right? Indigestion, nausea. Why does it causes? Because it's not properly digestion taken place. Whether you had the quantity what is required more than that, number one reason. The second reason is the non-hygienic food which we call as a stale food you had. Due to that reason it causes a problem. The third reason is you have taken the food without chewing properly. The fourth